much history in this game as well. Not only, of course, in America, but also the academy level in
Envy on defense, Crew on attack. Who did solo Omen? Full sense.
Yeah, and obviously also the VCT LATAM history.
The A was so weak though, Mini. I think they got 3 rounds on defense. They just got A spammed.
Matchup.
4 rounds maybe?
All the way back to when those guys were playing on the world stage together and, you know, made KRU a household name globally. But let's see what they can do on this pistol round, going for the A split, popping up close in main. This is a great position tucked by this smoke. I swear no one ever clears it.
Extra flash against Extra.
Ah,
man, it could have been so nice. It still was so nice. Yeah, that pause is still providing crazy value.
The rest of them, though, not sure they have the same excuse.
Okay, nice start from Envy on this one. 2-1 on the pistols. They won 1-1 first map.
They walk straight into popping.
If you're ever anchoring that
the spot works every single time. It's because there's like a, first of all, you're close to the smoke, but you're also, there's like a little indent as well. So people seem to spam when they do spam, not that they spammed. People seem to spam a little wrong as well.
Everyone is so focused forward.
People don't aim like left enough if you're looking from main, right? People kind of spam here
still had everyone distracted, so you know, no worries. Envy start things off on the right foot, and unfortunately for KRU, a familiar feeling of losing pistol rounds. So they've lost the majority of them so far in Kickoff.
Just the one so far. Early days yet, but one more strike for either of these teams, and they go down to the lowest of low brackets. Well, they will be out of second chances, third chances, pardon me.
See what Kesnet can get accomplished on this Neon. Maybe even taking inspiration from KRU with their success in the first game, watching Infiltrator on that Neon find a pretty sizable amount of impact.
Kesnet's a bit more adamant about watching the approach there towards Ars. It's going to come in a different way, though, through mid-connector. Kesnet on their heels, though. It's under relay bolt, still able to handle them.
Down, mid.
Weapon advantage, rearing its head. Kesnet could walk in behind this bolt. Envy done enough for the time being. It's
very clean on this. They took 2 bullets so far. 2 bullets, that's each. That's it. Can't get much better for Envy on this.
Ever in real danger that round when he's fighting in the link.
What do you think about Liquid yesterday? Looked better than I thought.
Flawless round, cleaning that up with ease.
If they sorted out their anti-ecos a little better,
certainly wouldn't be
they
surprised to see this
might have been able to win that one. No offense, Champy.
Maybe something adventurous in mid, throwing down the Nebula up top. Looks like time for the B duelist aggro maneuver.
Yep.
And it looks like they're going to get the fight that they desire.
I think the fade of the Sova is better on power. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I prefer. I think the fade, but it's not like I dislike the Omen, the Sova in any way.
This is a buy round for KRU, let's be clear on that. Envy running up on them on the B side.
That is genuinely an insane play from Envy. That's so cool. Just the speed.
Dude, they kind of got lucky. There was a lot there as well, though, but it was nice.
And the timing off that recon was so perfect. I mean, that is
too good to sting us, man.
The fastest B aggro play on defense you could possibly cook up.
And it happens in a very quick instant.
I mean, that's just like a timing you really don't expect when you're getting out of B main. You know, most of the time, a team will be like postured up around pillar, going for some swings while you're trying to, you know, get on the cross. Maybe when the Nebula drops for the cross, something like that. But to just get up into the cross smoke with the Stinger, playing off the instant recon is crazy work. A really cool play.
Max out of course is invested in
Envy baiting teams into a full sense of hope by giving them a 1-0 start.
Pitter-patter, little footsteps.
It's not on purpose.
Start to close the net.
But you definitely got a question if they start picking Abyss again.
10 health in a dream and 17 seconds to try and stay alive. He'll scurry away.
Yep, now just on the run and should be safe here.
10 seconds
so
left.
Be 1 hero rifle for KRU in this next round. Certainly not ideal.
Yeah, I mean, that happened so quickly, that push up B, but it's an impact that's going to echo through the next couple of rounds. KRU's first shot at properly buying up is immediately extinguished by this, and this recon setup is spectacular.
It is, as soon as he gets that kill.
That is crazy. And with the smoke in main, so the players that are pushed out are disconnected from the rest of the pack who are, you know, a little bit further back. They can't support them.
Oh, it's a really early timeout.
That works perfectly. I'm sorry, are we right into the timeout straight away?
Yeah,
listen,
that
honestly,
sort of now.
I'm not mad
The
at
fade
it.
bad in this map?
Early
No, not really.
Calm things
I think
down
the fade's not too bad,
after you just
Yampy.
got, I mean, obliterated on that
You think it's bad because it can't clear long B properly?
Obviously, not the ideal start. And just prepare for the next buy round that's going to come up.
And despite the rounds having different levels of, you know, weaponry available to Crew, we've seen a little bit of everything from them so far. They try that A hit, of course, Poppin sat in the corner. They don't acknowledge it. Try and work
ideal
mid,
for
they run
Crew
into
at the
Kesnan,
moment?
who's been covered.
Benji.
And we all know what happened
Benji on
the
this,
push towards
Sadak
the B side. So we got
once
0
they get their
from 3
visas.
on different approaches on Pearl so far from Crew Visa.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Yampy. It's like the one thing that it struggles with. A lot of people at the moment are smoking deep, fade eye in front. And then a couple of teams have got protocols where they put Euro TP deep and then they have second layer. If the fade eye gets shot.
That's a possibility. There's only one ult really on the table
because this Prowler doesn't do anything for like
gotta say, Poppin
these angles.
Been the best player right now for Envy. He's been their best shooter up until this point. Like he was getting some nice multi-kills just straight up fighting on Abyss.
A couple of those with the Ghost on that first
Envy
round.
are not playing around. They are just immediately trying to swing 4 players, potentially 4 players max to fight in mid. But they relax.
And Governor is the sort of initiator here.
Are you a millionaire, mate? Do you know how expensive it is to live in Iceland? All my money goes on food, man. A packet of crisps is like $3 to $4.
Oh, that's a big swing in art. A huge commitment. It's got to be punished. Frenzy of MTA claims it, but now Crew can accelerate. Inspired's going to be a little bit more safe about this, but
so yes.
pass that catches his attention.
No.
Hunter's Fury will be thrown in. Inspired decayed out now. Knows plays are on the cross. Knows he's been spotted out.
Inspired just feels like he needs to live to get out. Rossi wants to find a moment to get towards Secret, and actually the plant denied.
1 enemy remaining.
Yeah,
They might just almost fully lock this one
A little
down.
bit of extra bank. And the sub plan, I guess, of getting Benji in a position to have a Cosmic Divide is still in play, but he wasn't able to get a plant.
Dude, I'm just saying, it's expensive out
Decent
here.
recovery after a very aggressive
I could
moment
use,
there from Kesnan on
what else
2
was
occasions
expensive
early
the
in
other day?
round.
For Halloween, how much were the pumpkins? $70 for a pumpkin? That's
goes down.
That's true as
Sure,
well.
recovery from Envy, but Crew are walking away
Absolute
happy to get a
madness.
couple kills, and they get out the only ultimate that was available to Envy. And now, look at Governor as well. Just 1 away from getting the Nightfall. Wow, I mean, Envy are just sending it on this defense right now.
They're not going to give him an all for free on this side of the map.
And look, Crew don't have any prior info as to how Envy are
How
going
big was
to
the pumpkin?
play.
It was a pretty big pumpkin, but like,
Okay, Benji 1 for 1. That's not
you wouldn't pay
bad.
over
That's acceptable,
10 in another
but
country, that's what I'm
lacking smokes,
saying.
Trying to get into B is going to be very tough, and obviously also lacking now the Cosmic Divide, which could have been a legitimate plan for this round.
Governor did get an orb, though.
chat, we didn't buy the pumpkin, just to let you know.
Nightfall is online.
Look at the amount of angles that these guys are exposed to, though, trying to get into this B site.
And then now they're thinking twice about it.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately here, it's like, what do they have to
Okay,
get
the
in?
inside
Fast
over
lane from
towards B.
Infiltrator to try to obscure some angles
And
so they can get
then
into a
3-pass and push down Speedway.
Likely playing off this Fade ultimate. Odin for Poppin as he is slowly wending his way towards Flowers.
I'm just saying facts, man. There's nothing I can do.
Art, and then going into Link where there's really only 1-2 angles to focus on it any given time, and then the split from MTA through main can throw some flashes to supplement this push.
Here's a Nightfall onto the B site. Crew left their options open until the last moment, but MTA went down on B long, and now Exeter was still at large, but in
Dude,
goes
this guy's
the
great,
Infiltrator.
man.
And out go Exeter and Inspire.
Uh-oh.
Spike planted.
Governor gets the plant,
Ooh,
shot down, knocks him
nice.
low.
Ah, dude,
Now
what can he
Spare will
do?
account for him. This evens up the numbers now. Rossi on the way in. Our drone is going to spot Infiltrator inside hole, so that eliminates
Last
one
player standing.
variable, but not that of Nagzit.
Crucial 1v1 to win. All the pressure on Rossi right now. New addition to the team. Should be able to get that first.
That's a close one.
I've got to say, Nagzit's been shooting today, man.
It's
We are
it's an
rolling
expensive
back
round,
the
man.
years.
He really
You can
is.
just
Winning
reset him
that first
instantly, it could be a good
1v1
half.
was crucial from Nags. straight
What
up
am I
fight
expecting
against
from
Poppin, who's
C9?
been on point for Envy.
I'm expecting them to lose today, to be honest.
Infiltrator, huge little two-piece here. As Inspire quickly tries to follow up after X is down. Rossi made it interesting though. Was able to make an aim correction and actually kill that player as he made his way onto the site.
Yeah, I liked Benji's
Dude,
call
the
in there
outlaw,
for the
man.
team's
The outlaw's
pathing
big
after
here.
he
Four
goes down and they're
looking at one
lacking the
shot.
smokes. I think they played that pretty optimally. It was well done.
This time we got much more of that KJ util in mid. So Crew can't leave their options open so simply.
And look at this. So fast into the link, smoke down. Into that B-side connector rather, and they make it seem like they could be all the way up into link. But now pivot right back into Art. I mean, at this point, Envy could feel like these attackers are in so many different parts of the map.
Yeah,
they're starved for some info outside of A main.
That alarm bot being blown up here. Look where Kesner has to play from now. There's just too many lanes for him to cover. He would love to probably just sit and watch Art.
Yeah, at least Eggster is pushed up on B. But these players in A main are going to feel some serious pressure if the execute comes in on their side. And having to watch two separate
it's a pretty nice setup.
angles.
There's a walk
Do
down.
you feel like the Odin
right now.
might just
So now there's A main
absolutely wreck
players
them?
for Envy,
Asher
risking
ult's
being
good, but they still have to
An
pinch on
under-rotation
A
coming
main.
from
Guys,
Kesner.
pinch on
He's
A
gonna go
main.
through the Cosmic Divide. He's not sure to the other
Ah,
side.
the one, dude.
Next hits down, though. Look
The
at
one got
whole
wrecked.
road in
You got to give it to
A-main.
Envy here. The
Popping with
reaction was really good over
Able
towards
to stand
A main.
tall. That's a pincer broken. Kesnitz.
That was nice
The way
shots
it's
from
over
this.
for him to swoop in and claim
Realized the
floor.
pinch goes in. Look like the
Everyone's
comms
just
from the
hitting crazy
Killjoy.
transfers,
Sorry,
I
the
guess.
Neon were pretty good, and they just
Sick
pinched
from
all the way
Kesnit.
around.
And then Poppin just tracking the slide with the Odin is pretty smooth as well.
Yeah,
Everything coming up Envy just like individually. Yeah, you're about to say
Rossi and
Rossi
Poppin,
just
set
I
up
mean,
an
yeah,
A-main.
Rossi takes an isolated fight, wins it.
Credit to Kesner, he like tests that Cosmic Divide early, doesn't fully commit past it until he knows his boys in A main are taking contact.
Yeah, Envy are not playing around right now. Coming into Pearl, just foot fully on the gas. Every round, they're pushing out
Like
someone with
how
multiple players.
like how proactive they are at the
Immediately
moment.
into mid this
Really
time.
good.
And now fast rotate right back towards A is Eggster for a second consecutive
Maybe
round.
Armor suggests that
Just
they want to
outlaw
send
him
it.
all the way up B.
This is so... The Kesner defense sides, we've always sort of seen this. He kind of pulls a couple players around with him, and they're always swarming. Used to do this with Crew on Icebox especially. Pull them back and forth. Try to be very dynamic. This time they've landed back towards that A side as Crew have really slowed things down. It's just a Sheriff buy here.
And if this hit does come in on A, these guys should be getting absolutely chewed up by this Odin. You would think, but Poppin just waiting for the recon to support Rossi.
Patient from Rossi gets the ping now.
Dude,
Some information.
the whole Neon
Seven
ult's going to
smoke
be
up
used for
A
chasing
main
that one guy.
In this side, Rossi
He
doesn't have
chased
a
the
way
Neon
forward.
all the
Poppin's
way
hoping to
through,
speculate.
couldn't find
Spray
him. Now the
and
ult's
spam
run
into
out.
the side
Oh,
itself.
nice shot.
Spike
Oh
down.
my god, what a shot from Benji.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
on
that was a nice
Kesnit
shot.
with the ult pop.
No plan yet, though. That's the issue. Down to 30, and the fighting is getting thick and fast here. Infiltrators found one with the Sheriff, though, and Rossi. Dangerous game. 3 players grouped up over towards that Art side. And they're not committed yet. The spike that was out in the open on A. They've got to come back to collect it. And Rossi will
mate.
step to them.
Do you reckon someone told him to relax?
This is where Corey really gets stretched thin, Wyatt. In moments like this dynamic skirmish, Envy able to win it out. Spike going loose really hurts
I'm pretty
Crew's
sure his
ability to bounce
teammates
off.
told him to relax there.
Things really did become a mess there. I mean, Poppin decided to not spam, throw up the recon, but Rossi not really with an opportunity to fight too effectively with the multiple smokes that were down. And when the ping came out, he had a shorty in hand instead. Some nice shots from Crew players. But Envy are able to stabilize and maintain a sizable lead at this point. And they're heading into a round with a dimensional drift for a retake. Cosmic Divide
Another
for
one
a
of those
retake.
rounds.
Poppin might have a Hunter's
Envy-
Fury for a retake. This is going to be extremely tough
Envy
for
winner.
to manage.
Yep. Clearing
Crew
that
go
turret
down to an
early.
eco and it's worth 2 again.
Making sure there's no way Crew can have peace of mind about whether or not Envy are pushed into Plaza.
So
He's the
proactive,
weak
man.
side, though. Now being bolstered by Exter,
Ults
who
over
returns.
towards mid, reinforces B,
And
straight
through mid,
TP
Poppin is
insta.
very quickly trying to at least get in position.
I like this from Eggs. It's on a tough angle to predict for
Really
Crew.
nice, and
Infiltrator
they might think that
exposed to it.
he was the main person over towards middle here, so they go into the double stack on mid. Big Jules coming up at middle.
How does our drone could play off that note? Big gate crash.
Really
out!
nice, man.
Rossi
Ah,
waiting
dude,
for
they look
them.
great right now.
Spike down
Plaza
mid.
belonged to Envy from the very beginning of the round. Crew decide to test the waters to transition across the map through there, and it goes horribly wrong.
Envy at this point. Oh my God, MTA! What a second shot onto Rossi. Hold on. Let's
I'm
see
all
if
in
we
here.
can cook up something
I'm all in
more.
here.
This guy, when he played on crew, was kind of forced into that flex role, but
Good
he'd always
guy.
been a duelist.
They need a hero round.
People knew that. Really love to see him flex those very
it's unlucky.
muscles. Exa, though, puts the period on the sentence.
I think you gotta go for a hero round
And
here,
that's
as mad
6
as that
rounds
is.
ahead.
Tough to win that tight little angle fight
I
against.
think they're in
an
trouble
Arc, but
now.
nice
They got
shots
an
from
eco.
MTA regardless.
I'm worried they're gonna
Look,
use
at
it
this
in
point,
this
Envy,
eco,
they are
but
just, they're in the walls.
might as well at this
They're
point.
everywhere. They
They
are
do not sit still.
taking full liberties on every single round, pushing really early. If they're untested and around like that, just taking
The
more
seat's
space.
back. Is
Kesnet
this another
all the way
timeout?
damn near into spawn. Rossi's out, holding that right side of mid for him to be safe while he's
timeouts
pushing
used.
up there.
But you can see how important to Envy that early plaza pop is.
Yeah, I feel like we have definitely seen this kind of vibe from Envy plenty of times in the past, where if they aren't just running over their opposition early in a series, if they drop a map, something for the next one just changes, and they just start full send every single round, running them over. Like, it's almost as if they find more confidence sometimes in a loss. Like a willingness to just push their play style even further after loss. Like, that's the solution to their problems. Go harder with their game plan.
And Kesnet looks right at home in this setup too. Feels like he's able to find his place here. I mean, you might...
Yeah, he's unleashed
You
on
might
this Neon.
compare him to the Kane Zero, right? You know, from this Envy team in challenges, right? Another very dynamic player, super aggressive, willing to push the boundaries and play audaciously constantly.
Like you said, force him down to an eco.
So far, he is right at
Envy,
home.
every single time are doing something proactive, and it looks like they're not going to
Coming
stop
in
on
with
this
a
one.
very
We'll
modest
pass an
buy.
aggro over towards here, and we got the
So it looks
TP
like
that's going to
Envy might be
reinforce
putting
over
some more
towards
emphasis
here.
on fighting B. We'll see. Extra still has this operator. I mean, he's been controlling this side of the map consistently. This guy's weapon.
They're not pushed up that far, but Extra in a customary location for Yoru to tuck. Extracts an infiltrator here, so how now are you going to push these sides? Dimensional Drip's an option, but you are working with just stingers here. I think we need to just send it now.
boy.
Poppin is going to make that decision for them sooner rather than later. Relay ball catches on the Benji around the corner, and Kesnet will simply convert.
This is just simply, this is the Envy way. We see them, let's just go fight them and kill them. We have better weapons, right? Oh my God.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
right at
looking a
home,
little
baby.
easy at the moment for them.
Plug and play option is Kesnet.
They make it look way too easy when Envy start playing like this, and as far as the aim, they get back in that zone. And they are back in that zone after getting, I think, pretty convincingly diffed in the 1v1s in the shooting for map 1 on Abyss.
I just love players that are testing Nagzet's Twitch reflex as a mega high sensitivity
Or
player.
low sense, rather.
Yeah, mega low sense,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah. Just get in his face, see if you can get around him before he sees you. No, that guy's been around the block many a time. At this level too.
Double op setup now for Envy.
Well, they got a lot
They have
of
so much money, it just doesn't even
got a lot
matter.
of ults. Why's the
They're kinda
replay so
just getting
laggy?
silly.
I mean, I think the
I mean,
replay machine they're using is
and why
dying,
not?
man. They're on a
That's what
different
they
setup
do.
to their main stuff.
If Kane were here at this point in the game, he'd be holding down W with an Odin.
One, two,
Once again, Envy are
three
pretty active
spotted.
here.
Molly
Poppen's
deep
gonna have
on
to hit
this
it,
one.
surely. He knows it's so awkward for him now. There with a player right below him. He knows that.
Nado hits too.
Gonna be caught inside this.
Dude, Kesnet could own
Nightfall,
this,
but
but
there's Kesnet
he
steps
might
up
have
from Horse.
to.
Poppins decayed down to 1, but he still have an impact. Some utility. Our drone thrown out, and now a cosmic device from Envy. How do you get past
He's
this?
done
Kesnet
insane,
snaps
hasn't
up
he?
his third for the round.
Might as well just go
Spike
breeze
is
now.
nigh unrecoverable.
Look at Kesnet. He's just running around fighting them. He does not care.
Max had to reveal himself there. Rossi teases him
my
out and
God.
finds a second. Now that's an 8-round lead, and things are starting to look absolutely diabolical for KRU.
I mean, Poppin is
Poppin, his
just
POV must have been pretty funny for all of this.
sweating, getting
I
bogged
like
by
how they
intel.
just
Meanwhile,
walled like
Kesnet
this
is
and just left Kesnet to just
running
duel
around,
everyone.
gun out, fighting everyone.
Yeah, it's the meme of that guy. There's like someone
Yeah,
sleeping.
look.
The guy's like, you know, got his arms outstretched in front of him. There's like icy BMs and knives in him, and just protecting him. Poppin decays so you can live, Kesnet.
KRU are, yeah, that was Nice try. That crew is back on the eco, sadly. We've seen a lot of that.
I mean, yeah, every bar around this game wrecked.
We've seen a lot of that. He has just been ruling this side of the map with ease this entire time.
Doesn't opt to challenge MTA, but actually gets MTA to gate crash away. So no real estate bought up by crew on the B side at all. Look at this, Envy swarming.
Envy on this one.
Still on the move.
Bit of pressure over towards B. They drone over towards B. They see nothing. They rotate over towards here, but as soon as they hear the Prowler, the fake TP, they now keep 4 here. They got early info.
Crew in mid, they're just worried. Is someone going to run at us? Now MTA knows that someone is running at him. And so wants that fight.
I mean, they know that he's used double TP now.
Same thing against this team. Kind of have a present fear.
I'm going to try and get in on A, but if they split right now, it will be disconnected for Crew, so they have to buy their time to wait for the players in main to get there. But this time being wasted is also allowing Envy rotates to be there in time to anchor.
Spire ensconced him in all of his own utility. Look at how low Governor has got here as a result of that.
30 seconds left.
Expecting a push backside, it never really comes. Crew can't get deep enough. Cosmic Divine at least to allow them down to Spike and be non-committal about it. But that's not an option either. Benji is stuck in the corner. Gets on out because Governor bails him out. Kesnet went down, and the Cosmic Divide will linger for a little longer. Needs to be a spike plant here, though.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
Does go down. Just the wall is about to drop. Retreating into main is Benji. Governor is so isolated.
It's so
Last
low.
player
Wow, but he
standing.
did catch it.
Oh
my God.
Benji, hello, Inspire. He's got to get across here. This is going to be a straight challenge, but he's going to do so through this pesky Astro util.
Oh no! We just couldn't get around.
Just a minor mechanical issue. Costs Crew what would have been
Who put
their
that box
second
there?
round.
Not like this.
And a Thrifty, it may well have been there.
Not like this.
Didn't realize he was backed up to that box, and Inspire is not going to give you the chance to recover from that kind of mistake.
I like that from Inspire, though. The second that grapple goes off, he just sprints at him. Well, I mean, that's not much of a sprint, actually. That was more of a sprint into silent walk.
Or win this for your mano.
Kind of easy.
Placing sentry.
Up 10-1.
Yep. Very comfortable defense side.
Envy are back. Envy are back, and they're playing exactly like you want to watch Envy play.
I've seen that box as
That's why
well.
they're such a fun team.
Yeah.
Yep, consistent in that regard.
And here we go. Kesnet just running up B with Eggster.
Well, at least the third map's breeze, man. I'm pretty happy with a breeze.
All the way over towards spawn. Kesnet already sprinting towards A. Eggster gets all the info in the world.
Appear right behind them now. No way he's committing to that. Still, it's seen all that he needs to. Again, this zone outside of that KJ turret is a safe one for Crew to make their moves through. And this is a pretty early lockdown considering where the
it's
rest
pretty early
of Crew
considering where the team are, but
Now, what is their maneuver here going to be? They've got
I think C9 directly 1 for 1
Art
Oxy. I think they'll ask Demon
now, they have to
on
get into the
what
site,
he
but Envy can try to
prefers,
recommit,
like
and they will.
on each
Haven't
map.
seen that.
Being claustrophobic for Poppin here,
think he
though he
might
knows
do-
he's got a lot to deal with.
Him do a 1 for 1 and a
Came
switch.
on through the smoke comes Eggster. 2 down, surely not. MTA at least is able to salvage now. Even in
pure
numbers, but
chaos,
Kesnet in the back
man,
of the
look at
side
it.
is fighting for his life. And nags it.
Oh.
Last round of the heart, trying to make something off it. Typical theatrics, of course, from Envy.
I mean, yeah, Poppin is giving him a chance to make something of it.
30 seconds left.
Does he try to get out of here and go to B?
You see Rossi is tracing this movement across the map in parallel.
Bot coming back.
Yeah, Rossi should be able to hear him here in a moment for sure. And I think Rossi will probably kill him for sure.
Spike
Like
planted.
that for Nags, but no chance to recover from it. And a brutal, savage performance here from Envy on the first half of Pearl. Pushing up on the map, really just suffocating Crew.
I mean,
Envy, yeah. I mean, they were nice on this though, man. They were so proactive.
Just,
They do look pretty comfy on it.
that is the way of life for Team Envy.
If Demon
Just
1 can
run
play
it
Waylay,
down. And everyone started shooting
have
on
we
this
ever
map.
seen? I mean, I don't watch his
Rossi's
stream,
over
man. Does he play
13-4.
either ranked and stuff?
Kesnet's killing everyone. Poppin has been on point
Problem at
today.
the moment is it's
Yeah, this one,
very visible.
Envy at their
It's
best
very
right now.
obvious
Yes,
when
what
your
they do.
waylay isn't
Big
actually
mountain
like
climb for Crew to
comfy.
make this a competitive
I would
map.
imagine
Otherwise,
he
we'll be
probably
headed off
wouldn't.
to our third map of Breeze. Stick around, folks. It's a tough one for Crew fans, but Envy Crew can finally start to dial in.
He has low sense. Yeah, okay. I probably wouldn't go for that. Dobervan, thanks so much for the Prime. Appreciate the 2 months. YouTube Lurker, thank you so much for doing this, man. Just put him on Jet. Yeah, that might be the play, to be honest. But Zephyr on the Duelist? Guys, he'll play Duelist. Put Zelsis on Yoro? Okay, now we're talking. Now we're making sense. Demon One's girlfriend said he's gonna play Sentinel. What? Why are we leaking that also? Why is that a thing?
Look, Envy to task on Abyss.
I
feel like they
just
were
plays
able to
Chamber?
meet them in the middle, match them with that play style. Great anchoring on Abyss. They dealt with these aggressive pushes, but if you want to beat Envy, you have to be that locked in for 3 maps of VALORANT. Not just the first, all of them. And on this second map for Pearl, Crew have looked sluggish, slow to respond, and frankly overwhelmed by the raw pace of play from Envy on the defense side. Now heading into our pistol for the second, it's Envy already with 11
with
rounds
the 4
in their
months.
column.
Thanks so much for the tier 1. Appreciate you, dude.
Simply Envy.
It's 2-1 on the pistols
doing
at the
what they do
moment.
best
A pistol
at
will
their
just
best.
end this now. I
Let's
kind of
see if we
hope
get this
Envy
early
win the
fight
pistol
in
because
A
I
main.
still want to see
Retreating a bit
when
after
people
sending
force
that
or like have to
forward,
force
so
on
this
defense when they
will
got low money, like
be garnered
if
by the team
any
up
teams are like
11
bandit
to
pilled and they just
1,
go heavy bandit.
working into this A split.
And they're going to walk up
Yeah,
and they're going to
might
start
happen.
hitting them one wide. Simple stuff.
I guess it.
Infiltrator inside the smoke here. Has to pop through and make a moment of it here, but man, just dealt with by the Classic at close range. And that's a metaphor for how this map has gone. Crew have tried to match Envy. They've tried to meet them at every impasse.
Yeah. You would imagine this one's
And
pretty
frankly, just been
impossible.
found wanting on every occasion.
Standards team, they somehow
Fired up
dodged it
still
though.
for Envy. Barely a scratch on them in this post plant. As MTA is looking to tease someone out of position, force
Shot.
some kind of error.
Shot.
Or make his own fate. Nice little double down. Extra not able to get away.
One enemy
Shot.
Here comes an Ash. Do you tell her there's another one for MTA? He's on for 4 here. Rossi's going to step up now.
One enemy remaining.
The span through the smoke is good enough, and he knows it. He
Off.
backs away, doesn't ask
Good
for
luck.
more. 14 and 4 and counting, but Benji's on the spike. And off to
How
the
did they
right.
win that?
Rossi can't
He
connect.
hit some absolute
Insane
bangers, but they also
recovery
just
from
gave
Crew.
him ones.
Sick
Like, they gave
shots
him the
from
jaws.
MTA. What a play.
But he hit some really
Well,
good shots, man. 3 of them were so
comeback.
nice.
I mean, I won't. I won't call it a comeback. It's the
They
beginning.
gave him a chance.
You've evoked the concepts.
This could be the beginning of something magical, Mitch.
Really thought it was done. MTA doesn't have anything to work with. This is legitimately starting from scratch scenarios. He tries to make his way onto the site.
Dude, that little shot on, who's that, Extra trying to jump around
Guys,
the
you
box
only
right
need a couple of
Tap
rounds. Why are you
headshot.
doing this?
That was clean.
The hero
Back to A main.
Guardian
Kesnet
thrown
has
over to him
a
from
Guardian
Rossi.
That
He
Rossi
buys heavy
throws to him.
armor.
What a good guy.
Role player.
Bunny, thanks
What-
so much for
what
the
a
Prime.
sweetheart.
Appreciate the
Yeah,
5
just
months.
Giving your duelist a Guardian after you lose the fifth round, everyone else is
What
just
could go
blast.
wrong, right?
Kesnet, you better get some kills though, bro.
That's the plan. Into the side we go. Nano swarms are up. Denying Envy any push past that box. Nax, amidst that fighting, is able to pluck Extra out of formation. But the Guardian still alive and in the hands of Kesnet.
Time for everyone on Envy to hopefully try to distract so Kesnet can just start tapping players down, but this one's going to be a little bit tough. If they contend with, that's a lot of stingers, Mitch.
Yeah.
Crew are ready to run it down.
Every America's coded moment. Kesnet
Uh-huh.
has to step through the smoke. Going to that post plant retake util. Tough in the best of times, and it's fine. He's going to do it now with just the Sheriff. It's not to be.
Give him,
Finally starting to
give
build
him a
some
way
rounds,
in for
build some
sure.
momentum.
Alasuni, thank
It's
you
a
so
long
much, dude.
climb.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 5 gifted.
Sadly for Kesnet,
Thank you
that
so
one
much.
with the Guardian will not be
The
enough.
NA
Well,
buys
they get the
evolving.
spike
Yeah,
down
this
too,
one's a little
so
rough, man.
a
You
little
don't
bit
need to
of
do this at
extra
11
cash
to
into
say
this
that
round
much.
where Rossi just goes
You
from
hate
base
fun?
to 0.
Hey, winning is fun, bro. This is one way to lose.
What? Does that have a different meaning in his mind than ours?
Wait, what did he say? I didn't have it.
I don't think it does. Nope.
Looking into this.
Words change. Language evolves. And we become more wholesome.
I don't know if it's evolved that fast, but anyway. Rossi has his stinger now on account of what happened on that last round. MTA about to get that dimensional drift on.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to snowball in this one. Aggro over towards A, got the TP, can get the Yoru ult here. Are they insta gonna Yoru ult? Or are we trying to play retake?
Next it here is a mindful force on the crossover towards Halls. It's overwhelming though. Benji. Good damage on
Oh,
Exit.
that kill is important, man. And Exit is absolutely tunnel
Always
visions
the same from these guys.
to a mad level.
Crew on this bonus haven't really been able to slow them down quite enough.
Kind of wish that if they got the Yoru ult, they would make a plan with it and kind of retake this together. But
doesn't matter. Infiltrator's far too quick.
dude, look at HPs.
Doesn't get a look at the neon.
Bro, they hit some nice shots in this round, man.
Snappy, quick shot.
Exter hits one with his last bullet, maybe.
Fight his way out of this. Got the weapon for it, sure.
And then Poppins hit that.
Poppin both low, but you've got to account for Inspire, who has now made his way to B as well. Not enough time for Governor to make this count.
Okay,
So
convincing,
Inspire
man.
will take him out of the
Convincing.
game.
Kaio can as well. Dude, what a 5 gifters today. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that as well. If anyone got gifted, please at Kaio can. Say thank you. Same with Alasuni if you got gifted from them as well. Thank you so much, you two.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, the crosshair out just started the spray as Benji was about to walk into it.
Gladiator me? When do we ever Gladiator me?
Okay, I don't know.
It's an in-joke, I think. Just like Netflix and chill.
That's
only these guys know what that stuff means, you know. We can only speculate why it.
Yes, of course.
Take flight. Right, we're going to slay on the B side again. And we're not necessarily feeling the need to be too creative now.
No, they're ready to just end this game and take us to Breeze. That's where their minds are at.
All right, here's that Hunter's Fury now. What's there to be found? Oh, okay, Infiltrator picked up straight away. Yeah, this is
absolutely wrecked them.
It's on MTA, Dimensional Drift's gonna have to make use of it now. To what end, though, is unclear.
It's a fast map, no? 32 minutes.
It's over, unless MTA does something miraculous, as he did on that pistol round.
Here's that Dimensional Drift now, getting on in. Naxxet's still on the outside looking in for the time being, and MTA's been able to reposition, but his position, noted they're aware that he and Naxxet are going to try and work these angles. Naxxet finds his. Envy, though, still outnumbered.
Oh my god, they're doing it. Oh my god, they might be doing this, Mitch.
Inspire and Poppin now realize that this is starting to slip out of the grip. They want to try and close the map out here. Double face. It's Inspire v MTA.
Oh my god.
How are they two?
Gotta be kidding me.
Dude, MTA is pulling off some of the maddest rounds.
They're gonna look great. After
some of the maddest rounds.
On this second half, his stats are saved at the 12-4.
Spin to the school of John QT.
Sick pistol round, and now a sick 4K from MTA. Is that 2v4, 2v5? Something like that.
I
did say it was cooked. But you said it was cooked with slightly more information than me, so I feel like that makes you look worse.
Dude, there's been so many rounds that should give crew belief they can do it.
GG at the same time we said that.
Listen, if people are going to point fingers.
Everyone's cooked. Everyone watching is cooked off that one. They were all wrong.
Crew are still in it. Individual heroics from MTA has kept them afloat. Still an 8-round deficit, though. Still a lot to fight against. Envy now, probably pretty disgruntled after that last round. The Vandals will serve themselves with.
They really just want to end this game. And
yeah, they really want to end it.
But that's how things begin to get
I agree. That's one of those worrying ones.
Slip between your fingers.
It's like just play a couple of rounds proper, you'll probably do it.
Over and done, and then crew starts
Fed Tado with the Prime. Thank you with the 5 months, mate. Thank you for that.
You know, round 6, and then they start getting ultimates, and then they win the round where you use all your ults. But you're like, that's fine. It's only 12-7 now, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, how did we get to 12-9? This is how it begins, man.
It's the same dark path that many a ranked player has trudged in their time.
I'm not trying to sell this too hard, but you know, we'll see. But you know what I will say? They do keep trying to challenge MTA on this site, and ain't working, bro.
It might be a time for a little pivot back towards A or something, maybe a little
30 seconds
more
left.
Intricate.
Or they could just run defense, right?
They can just run it. MTA is going to be a little hard to dig out of that spot.
Last player
Envy here hunting for some exits and find only the one elimination off that round. 12 to 5 now. It's
They
shrunk
can
to
buy
7.
in Kesner's assaults
But
though.
Envy are going to be back with a vengeance and with weapons this time.
That is MTA getting another triple. Hey, even if they lose this at this point, MTA is kind of feeling nice going into map 3.
Yeah, that's true. He's getting some confidence,
Crew, I
man.
feel like their spirits must be lifted a little bit, right? By the fact that they're running this back and winning some rounds here, getting some good individual moments.
Envy are definitely giving him no shortage of opportunities to fight. Looks like the look is over towards A this time. Something the Crew, something they did very well on Abyss. They've read into it somewhat.
And Envy want to finish this up in silly fashion. You have Extra ready to pop out of a dimensional drift.
Dude, that fade eye is so good. The one like all the way at the top on this thing.
Who's next?
Outlaw here for MTA. It's only popping on half armor though. He's going to see all of this. And he does pop out. Foul though emerges, but Casey was right behind him. And maybe a little too far ahead of him. Swung the corner. Had overdrive active, but just got smashed. Okay, Fastlane is going to give Infiltrate a little bit of room to back off in the flower direction.
Envy are scared to fully commit there. They want to peel off and try and go back towards B.
2 ults down for
Benji
this one.
Looks like he's going to be able to kind of meet them at the pass here, but I feel like you won't really want to commit too heavily to fighting.
Yeah, I
Because
mean, he has
the
no
Cosmic
info
Fight
over
that just
towards long B. He
playing
can't
on
really
this
do
side, yeah.
anything. Right,
Doesn't need to be that
taken
guy
out.
right now.
Yeah, he's just going to relax.
He's got Astra ult. Even the pressure of
fine.
it alone means they have to play on
That's
sight.
chill.
You do have to retake against this Envy squad. Splitting them up with that divide. Envy, no, they can't fall back to be long as a result of this. They have to mostly stay pushed up here. I don't hate that from Inspire. Gets his first and second. Governor may look to challenge. He's going to have to. And wins that one
Hold
out.
over the kill.
It's even in numbers now. Nightfall comes through. Pop and able to
one
avoid it by
only.
the looks of things. He'll have to fall back though. Cosmic Divide still on the table. Benji's
tunnel
still on the
vision.
map. But they walk straight into Pop
He
and
at least is
sideline.
checking
No
elsewhere, but-
consideration, mate. Use of that Astra ultimate right now. And Rossi can play from long here. Poppin' though caught in a rough timing. Naxet trying to cross. It's awkward. And here comes the wall. Benji won't be there to see it come down as Envy.
I mean, they should have closed it a little
Put them to
earlier,
the
but
sword.
it's still
And
convincing.
even up the series.
As
Okay,
awkward
Breeze
as it
to
gets
finish it.
End out that
Um,
map, but
I'm enjoying Breeze a lot,
bit
so.
of momentum in the second half after going down 11.